From million-dollar homes to missions in Africa, this is the unexpected lifestyle of Clayton Kershaw. Before we get into his personal life, let's quickly start things off with his background. Clayton Edward Kershaw was born on March 19, 1988 in Dallas, Texas. He was raised by his mom after his parents divorced and grew up in the suburb of Highland Park. At Highland Park High, he was a two-sports standout, even snapping the football to future NFL quarterback Matthew Stafford. But his real dominance came on the mound. In 2006, Kershaw went 13-0 with a .77 ERA and 139 strikeouts, and threw a perfect game where every single out was a strikeout.
3 up, 3 down, Kershaw. What a performance! Clayton Kershaw strikes out all 15 batters he faces.
That legendary season made him the top high school pitcher in America.
Last month, Baseball America named Clayton Kershaw the top high school prospect in the country.
And the Dodgers drafted him 7th overall in 2006, giving him a $2.3 million signing bonus. He rocketed through the minors, dominating older hitters. And by age 20, he was called up to the big leagues. Now let's talk about the clips that turned him into a viral sensation. On May 25, 2008, Kershaw made his MLB debut.
Left-hander delivers, drops the curveball in there, strike 3 call.
That looping 73-mile-per-hour curveball made Vin Scully drop the line that would follow him forever.
Oh, what a curveball. He just broke off public enemy number 1. Look at this thing.
By 2011, Kershaw won the pitching Triple Crown, leading the league in ERA, wins, and strikeouts, and he took home his first Cy Young. Then came 2014, his Mona Lisa season. On June 18th against the Rockies, he threw one of the most dominant no-hitters ever. 15 strikeouts, 0 walks, 0 errors.
He's done it. Clayton Kershaw pitches a no-hitter.
If Hanley Ramirez hadn't booted a grounder, it would have been a perfect game. He grabbed his 3rd Cy Young that year and even won the NL MVP. The Dodgers rewarded him with $215 million.
It makes Kershaw baseball's first player with an average salary over $30 million a year.
But Kershaw's viral moments weren't just dominance. They were heartbreak too. The 2017 World Series against Houston and the meltdown clips.
That was Kershaw yelling at himself.
But later, the Astros cheating scandal flipped the narrative. Fans rallied behind Kershaw. He didn't choke. He was cheated. In 2018, he was back again. Another World Series run. But Boston took him deep in both starts, and critics piled on again.
2-2. High fly ball into left. It is gone. Betts has made it 3-1.
Still, the dude stayed loyal. Instead of opting out, he re-signed with the Dodgers for 3 more years and $93 million. Fast forward to 2020. In the weird, fanless pandemic World Series, Kershaw finally got his redemption.
Breaking ball, strikes him out looking.
2 clutch wins and an emotional smile as he hoisted the trophy that's haunted him for 12 years.
And there, the future Hall of Famers got a ring.
By 2022, he was still making headlines. All-Star game in LA. And who does he pick off?
Kershaw to Judge. After a toss over, he picked him off. Kershaw erases Ohtani.
The following year, Dodger Stadium erupted again as he passed Don Sutton for the most strikeouts in franchise history.
There it is! Clayton Kershaw, the Dodgers strikeout king, 2,697.
In 2025, he hit the milestone every ace dreams of, 3,000 strikeouts.
The 20th pitcher in baseball history, but only the 3rd to record 3,000 career strikeouts with one team.
But then came the moment that broke every Dodger fan's heart. September 18th, 2025. he announced his retirement.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna retire.
24 hours later, he made his final start on the last day of the season.
And he strikes out Rafael Devers.
Peeking now into his personal life, Clayton Kershaw's Studio City mansion looks straight out of a luxury real estate show. The place stretches over 6,100 square feet, sitting behind private gates in the Hollywood Hills. It's got 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and a $4 million layout that screams modern California living. There's a home theater with stadium seating, a private gym, and a temperature-controlled wine cellar stocked for celebration nights. He even had a full arcade installed in their game room. But outside is where it really shines. A heated pool and spa, a fire pit lounge. He's even got space for grilling for those legendary Dodgers get-togethers. As for his wheels, he drives around in a modest Acura MDX. Now let's talk about the woman who's been by Kershaw's side since day one. Clayton met Ellen back in high school at Highland Park in Dallas. When Clayton got drafted by the Dodgers and Ellen left for Texas A&M, they kept it together through long distance and early fame. 7 years later, in December 2010, they tied the knot in their hometown church, and they've been inseparable ever since. Today, they got 4 kids, and together they run Kershaw's Challenge, a charity that's built homes, schools, and playgrounds from Los Angeles to Zambia. They even co-wrote a book documenting their faith and travels to Africa. But his best friend? His day one brother, Matthew Stafford. Fast forward to today, they're both LA legends. When Stafford won the Super Bowl, Kershaw was right there in the crowd cheering him on. And Stafford was in the crowd for Kershaw's final regular season start in LA. He's also close with Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb, and they were seen sitting courtside at a Mavs game. Also, in his free time, he enjoys golfing. Now for some moments that caused some waves in his career. His most recent controversy? The Pride Night fallout of 2023.
Dodgers starting pitcher Clayton Kershaw says he disagrees with the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence at next month's Pride Night game.
When the Dodgers honored the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, an LGBTQ+ charity group known for dressing as drag nuns, Kershaw spoke out, calling for a Christian faith night instead. He said he disagreed with the team's decision but tried to be respectful. Still, fans and media accused him of being tone deaf, and the story made national headlines for weeks. Now, at this point, you gotta be getting excited about his career earnings. As we mentioned before, Kershaw's been cashing in big for nearly 2 decades. Having said that, his total career earnings to date are $315 million. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.